Right. Okay, so let's start with feet together. Then raise the heel, step out with the left foot. Pull through the head. Sink, weight. And very gently, we're just going to go to the side, to the front, to the side, to the back. So the hips go to the side, the hips go to the front, hips go to the side, hips go to the back. So we're just going to do some rolling. So, oh, it's not as hot as it was yesterday, but it's still quite hot. So do, you know, just make sure all our joints are warmed up before we do. We'll go through the so because it's hot, and I think last week we were going to go through the 18 set in 2 halves. I think just to kind of we did it all together last week. Yeah. So what we can do is we can look at specifics for the next couple of weeks, and not be in so much of a rush to do all of it. We'll just aim for half of it. But because it's been so hot, I suggest it's better if we do the first half this week and get that really sort of nailed down. And then, does anyone know what the weather's going to be like next week? Is it going to be
Raining.
raining? Oh, good, excellent, normal. So, and other direction. So we're just going the other direction. So yeah, sorry for the slight delay in start. I was stuck on the A10, so I was. So we've gone in the other direction now. Just doing rolling. Just show that from the side view for people watching at home. So this is a nice way of easing out the lower back. So the hips move to the front, the hips move to the side, the hips move to the back, the hips move to the side. There we are, and we're breathing. We're going to breathe. And back to the middle. Allow yourself to settle in your feet. Wiggle the toes. And draw the toes in and stretch the toes out. Draw the toes in, 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 stretch the toes out. One more. Draw the toes in, stretch the toes out. And then just gonna rock forward and back. Rock forward, raise. Down, back, Forward raise. Slow descent. And one more time. Awesome. Okay. Just coming round in a circle on the feet. Keep breathing. And change direction. And very gently turn the waist. We just make it quite a small movement. So when Master Chen was doing it, to show that from the diagonal, his arms hardly moved at all. There was definitely a waist tone, but his arms were hardly moving at all. We'll do the small version. Nice and tall through the head. The head's floating, the weight is sinking. We're breathing. Follow the breath as it comes in. Follow the breath as it comes out. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Bounce. Very gentle bouncing. And then rub the hands together. And then rubbing the back while bouncing. Oh, that's better. And then let the arms go, keep the bounce going. And then shaking, very gentle shaking. Not too fast and not too vigorous, it's still quite warm. And then we go up, 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 up. Keep the shape going, keep the shape going. Stretch. Breathing. And then up, up, up. Stretch and release. And one more time. Stretch. Nice. I like that one. Okay, let's do, what we'll do is we'll make sure all our main joints are warmed up first. So we start with our shoulder, we get round. And same shoulder, opposite direction. Here we go. So next week, they're having the election here, but they're also still running the sports centre, so everything is normal. I think they just do it for the certain, like a small area of Ely or something, and they're all in a little cupboard, I think, so. One. Two, they're doing their storeroom. They're turning that into the, what's it called? Polling station, yeah. Yeah, I've not heard anything about it. But it won't affect this class. Maybe they'll, you know. And then the thing is, the people that work there, they have to stay there, don't they? They can't come to class. They probably need to. Yeah. There's quite good money, apparently. You just sort of sit there and smile at people all day long. Pretty good. Yeah, it's nice. And then I'll go like this. The IDs, yeah. Very gentle bounce. Just get that. Really tune into your hands. Tune. Breathing in. And then wiggling the fingers like this. 3, 4, 5, 7, 6. So each finger moving. 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Then little circles. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little circles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up, down. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, rolling. And rolling. Over and under. No. 8, 10. Shit. Oh, okay. Penguin waves its wings like this. There's a giant, colourful bird, apparently. One more time, that's beautiful, very nice. Check your posture. Ah, and then off we go again. Nice and relaxed. Green dragon. And this. Come up. Down. And you look behind. If I do it from the front. Looking behind. Like that. 1, 2, 5. Down. And it's a nice round shape. This. 1, 2. Last time. Polishing the table. One more time each side. Goalkeeping. For this time, transfer. Angle the body. Then you stretch out. Then you come back. Transfer, angle, stretch. And back. Transfer, angle, stretch. That's it. So you want to keep your hands either side of the head to get a stretch, and you want to have your body facing the front. So try and avoid any twisting. It's just like a direct, like that. And then back to the middle. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's do turtle comes in and out of its shell. Start like this. So have the hands slightly back, so you get like a stretch, and then you stick the bum out a bit, and then when you come like this, curve back, and you open to something I want. So the turtle goes in its shell, turtle comes out of its shell and says hello. That's great. And then we do this one. It's the same thing, except the arms are lower down. Oh, yeah, good idea. Yeah. Well, yeah, if you need water, you can drink it, you know, you don't. I'm having to give my car a lot of water at the moment because I need a new one. And I'm having to give it, it's quite, so I'm having to give it water every day. It's a bit like having a plant, nightmare. So no, it needs a, it's kind of a, yeah, it's past its sell by date really, so I'm just so I've got my, you know, the jar you gave me for my Hong Kong fund, that's now Father's car jar. I'm putting all my, so if anyone's got any pennies they don't want that I can put in my car jar, maybe by the time I get it full, I'll be able to buy another little little run around, you know. So yeah, well, and then we're just turning the head. That's very good exercise for the neck. So let's do the other one. So you make a semicircle with your nose, and the nose, it's like you're following a curve. So you go down, up to the corner, down and up to the corner. And then when you get to the corner, what you want to do, you want to look to the corner. So it's slightly different than just sort of your and then looking, you see, search. You get to practice your sleepy tiger eye gaze. Oh, that's it. Fantastic. Okay. Then we've got the, oh yeah, that one. Just. Ah, that's nice. And then put it back where you found it and then do the other side. So we're just letting the ear come to the shoulder. And then this time, just gently stroke first, and then you can just tap. And then squeeze, rub that shoulder. And tap the front of the shoulder. Okay, and then put it back where you found it. Now we try the other side. So let that hang first, and then we just tap in. And then just massaging the shoulder, massage the shoulder. And then rubbing. That's it. Yeah, we'll do that with the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, good. Okay. Circle the hips again. Yeah, it's hot weather. It's just not good for bodies, really. Or brains. Apparently, it affects your brain. If it gets too hot, it's bad for the brain. So that's why it's good not to get angry, I think. Yeah. Okay, just very gently work more. But that's getting there, isn't it? Okay, and then we'll just do some, like, so tap around the hips, do some massaging. Look. Lower back, And then down the outside of the legs. Tap on the feet, up the inside of the legs. Down the outside, tap on the feet. If you can reach up the inside, down the outside, tap on the feet, up the inside, down the outside. And then one knee 10 times. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tapping, tapping, tapping. Tapping, tapping, tapping. Very good. And then rubbing. We're being very nice to our joints today. And then we do the shaking. So we go shake, 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 like you're shaking water off, shake and shake. Other knee so it's not feeling left out. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Above and below. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tapping, tapping, tapping. Tapping, tapping, tapping around the knee, and then rubbing the knee. Very nice to the knee. Ah, fantastic. And then shake, 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 and shake. And then we'll finally we'll do a little bit of face massage, just to help wake up the face. So rub the hands together. And then we just very gently tapping around. So that's it. Lovely. We're just waking. Not hard. You're not. You know, it's very soft. Very soft. No. The fish slapping dance. No, it's not like that. It's like, and then I saw that on YouTube. They hit the big fish. Very funny. And then the jaw hinges, so it can get tight around it, especially if you watch the news too much, you know. What fibs are they saying now? You know, it's all, what promises are being made. That's not going to happen. And then the side of that. Oh. And then, oh yeah. And then smooth out the forehead, smooth. Just rub the face. And underneath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then little fairy taps around. So you, and the ears, don't forget the ears. That's it. And then you pull down the ear, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you pull up the ear, 1, 2. I don't know why she did this. We just copied 4, 5. And then you, like this, and then you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's the end of the massage. I know. But anyway, so that's from Evica Scuba. I've never asked her what's all this stuff in aid of, but it feels quite nice, so who cares? It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so then we'll all have younger faces, apparently. It make us look really young. So, yeah. So I think in the first 9 movements, I think this one's probably one of the tricky ones. That one, and also this one. I think we're getting better at this one. We'll just do them separately, the tricky ones. What the urchin and the crane. So I think we'll do the tricky ones first, just a few times, and we'll do the whole thing. So like this. We turn. Breathe. So you breathe in one side, breathe out the other. That's much better. Yeah. How are we doing on the Zoom? Yeah, the Zoom's got it. The Zooms have got it. And yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, that one's working. All right, very good. So then when you do the immortal fairy points the way, you got the circle, and then you up. So it's like that circular shape, and that, yeah, we've got that. We're just making sure we've got it. That's it. And when you point the way, you want to look. You want to look with your sleepy tiger eyes. So if I, see, it's sort of, yeah. Scary fairy. Very good. Okay. So, we're all right with the urchin. That's pretty straightforward. It's just kicking. And then we've got the praying crane, the praying underneath the moon. So you breathe in. Breathe out. And you're upright. Breathe in. Up. Yeah, I think we've got that. Okay, let's go through the whole of the first half, and then we'll look at the second half next week when it's just raining. We're used to rain, so that's much nicer. So there we go. Breathing in and out. Yeah, sorry, I didn't have time to sort the music out. I just wanted to get on with it. So here we go. Breathe in. And it was mostly about making sure our joints are working today. I think we've done that. One more time. So, fantastic. Then the microcosmic orbit and up. Down. Up. Down. One more time, that's beautiful. Okay, wind blowing the willows. Step forward with your right foot, heel, turn. And then transfer the weight, turn the waist, raise the arms, palm up. Sink back, turn the waist, open the hip, palm up. So just breathe naturally. 2. And 3. Other side. Step your left foot. 1. 2. That's it. And 3. So with that one, if you want a bigger movement, you can raise the heels and raise the toes. Golden needles at the bottom of the ocean. Golden needles at the bottom of the ocean. Circular move, breathe in. Golden needles at the bottom of the ocean, breathe out. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. That's it. Really tall, good spinal alignment. There we go. One more time each side. There we go. It will be tea time soon. Very good. And one more. And then. Fisherman casts the net, or fisher person. I don't know, does that work? Well, they don't call them chairmen anymore. They call them the chair, don't they? So maybe they should call them the fisher. I don't know. But anyway, whatever this person is called, they're casting the net. So we're praying. And you turn. So turn away. And you want to stay upright. That's much better. You are much more upright than Burwell. I will make a mental note of that and let them know. And go, Ely are more upright than you lot.
Yeah.
And I know, terrible. It's the Burwell Carnival on Saturday. So if you fancy going over there and look, they're more upright than you can. There's quite a lot of my Tai Chi people are helping out in it, so. Beautiful, that was so magnificent. Let's do one more and then. Okay, we can tick that one off. That's marvellous. So yeah. Ely's won on that. That's very, very nice. Nicely done. I'll mention it to them on Wednesday. So now we go. Immortal fairies. So remember, Chinese fairies are kind of scary fairies. They're quite tough and don't mess with the fairies. You know. Right. Okay, there we go. Marvelous. Look at that. That's very nice. That's it. That's it. Have a. Well, the Zoomies are actually doing the best of all. It's like I'm tiny, and they're just doing it on the screen. It's amazing. And one more. Beautiful, beautiful. Urchin, mischievous urchin stretches his legs. So it's kind of bouncy and a little bit. Whoops. Right, we're just going to do 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Marvellous. And then we've got frame, phrase beneath the moon. Breathe in. And look, so it's a good one for the neck actually, because the hands go the opposite way of the nose. That's it. Synchronized swimming when one of them goes in the other direction, isn't it? And then and one more time. Fantastic. Each side. And then my favourite, golden dragon shows its claws. So like this. Come up, breathe in. I'll show from the diagonal, breathe in. Make a fist. Breathe out. Down. Up, breathe in. Breathe out. Down. Up. And one more time. Nice. So that's the first 9. And we've got that pretty sussed. I think I'm quite happy with all of those moves, actually. I think we've done them really well. The dragon one you can do as a little walking exercise. So up, push. You can do it like you could try that out. I'll go this end so that Zoomies have got it. So we come up, breathe in, step, push. Down, bring the foot into cat stance, come up, step, transfer the weight. Down, come up, step, transfer the weight. Down, up, step. No, okay. Let's just go back to this one, and then we better stop for tea. The people that need the tea break, I think we've earned it. And then we'll do the extra bit for the people that like the extra bit. There we are. Sun and moon. Just do a few rounds of sun and moon. Down. And then embrace the tiger, turn to the mountain. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and out. And let's look super young. So that's 2 lots of massage on our face. So we'll look amazing for the rest of the day by polishing the face. Feel the years falling off. Marvellous. And then underneath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back to the face. Very good. And then rub the hands together. And then with the bounce, give the back. Oh, that's so nice. Brilliant. Back and lower rub. That's it. And then here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And one more time. Make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, bring the feet together. And brilliant. Well done, everyone. We'll go for a water break, and then we're going to look at why take off the fruit, because it's just a little bit too hot for concentrating on the form. Now make sure you keep hydrated. It is cooler, but it's still too hot. It's still too hot. Well done, everybody. That was brilliant. Good job. Don't forget to have some tea. Yeah, upstairs. I'll bring my car jar next week. So, yeah, my car's mangled. It's basically the head gasket went, so that long journey's out. But if I'm very careful and I don't drive it too much and I just use it for local journeys, so I'm doing a lot more bicycling, and it's the thing in the engine that kind of keeps it together. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why I'm getting a new car, because if I get a new one, it's gonna cost me over £1,000 to fix. I'll be better off buying a £2,000 car and then trading that other in the car. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I don't happen to have a spare £2 in my pocket, so I'm having this car jar thing. So if anyone wants to donate a quid or two, and then it'll be like it's a crowdfunded car because it's just how these things work. Like everybody I knew gave me a fiver, I could get a pretty nice car with that. I don't want a new car. There's no point having a new one because, yeah, we'll go back to this. Because the problem is, as soon as you buy a new car, it's lost its value anyway. You might as well buy a reliable but old car, and it's fine. So we just do this, and we'll do why take off this fruit health exercise. But it just means unfortunately I missed the train. I'm getting the train later because I'm going to use the train ticket I would have used for here for going to work. So I'm on my bicycle for the rest of the day. And I was
haven't driven into that. You haven't driven into that.
No, I did because the scaffolders were outside.
Yeah.
And they were making such a racket, and I thought I couldn't actually get out of my back door to get to my bike. So I thought, forget it, I'm going to get my car, and I'll use my bike because I've got to go to Histon. So I'll just yeah, it's all right. It's just what it is. Well, what I can do is I can get go to Cambridge North, get the train to Cambridge North and cycle from Cambridge North. And then, yeah, it's all right, actually. Oh, it takes about, well, where do I live? It takes about half an hour before you cycle. Mm.
And I was just
And then like this, that's it. So we take a wider stance, start like this.
when you get
Transfer the weight and just one arm down, one arm. And we're in that leg. And stay in that leg, open, feel that stretch, release the stretch. Sink back. Pull. Transfer. Hold the ball. But basically any long journey is out at the moment. Because it just doesn't, it can cope for about between half an hour and an hour's driving. Can't cope with any more than that. Yeah, it'll what?
Well, you know,
I need a new car. I need a new car like in the next 2 weeks, really. So I've mostly been using my bike and getting trains and things. So that's okay.
I mean, you've got EYA.
Yeah, but because they've already rescued me twice, I'm going to have to start paying for the. Yeah, I was on the M23 and had to got off that, and then I was on the A11, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. So it's had its last long trip, but yeah, they're not smart at all. It was not smart, no. Okay, that's marvelous. And then we just feel that, so it's like a stretch and then release a stretch. Bring that across. Huh? Fantastic. Okay, let's go for a little walk. So we're not in a hurry today. It's just too hot. So you step and you transfer the weight. And we do it again. There we go. Hmm?
Do it in a garden.
Yeah. It's really nice to do in the garden, actually. That's the best place. I can't do it in my garden at the moment because there's scaffolders everywhere. And they're playing really loud sort of techno music and bellowing a lot. So it's not really conducive to the far garden end there. But yeah, so I just got away. Yeah, up and down the garden. If you've got a nice lawn, that's where you're going to do this. So. Right. One more time, and then we'll turn around and do it in the other direction. So what you do, you go here, you bring the ball around, and then we go the other way. You might want to kind of, if you need to follow me, you might want to. Yes. Yeah. Get to surrender. Wait for the. Right, just for a different change of perspective. It's always good to have a change of perspective sometimes. So there we are. And one more. Well, let's come round in a circle. A bit of a wiggle, do a bit of a wiggle. It is a good workout, yeah, it is. I like the, and also you want to, yeah, we'll do this one again because it's nice for the. There's a lot of backs going on at the moment. I've had a lot of requests for backs and spines and necks and things. So necks, yeah, we did some necks earlier. We could do some more necks though. We'll do. Yeah. And then round the other way. So what you can do with another neck one is you hold your cheek like that and then sort of just breathe and that kind of pulls it. I just add an extra stretch. And then put it back where you found it, do the other side. Yeah, it's all right in here, isn't it? It's quite cool. And then you grab like that and then you pull. Oh. And put it back where you found it on the other side. Just. Back, then interlock your hands behind, and then we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's good, isn't it? 6, 7, 8, and then massage the neck. Massage the neck. Oh, that's great. And then where the bone bit of the skull, you do your massage around the occipital ridge, just to help. Yeah. Occipital ridge, OCCIP, pittal. Yeah, we are. But, oh, right. Well, that's good. Okay, it's have a bit of a wiggle. No. Yeah. Right, triple heater, breathe in. Breathe out. So it's probably good to have a bit of thermoregulation at the moment. One more time. That's it, very good. Yeah. Ah. I'll just stand for a minute. Make a fist with your right hand, left hand over the top, bring your feet together and back. Right, let's have some tea. Excellent. Well done, everyone. Fantastic. Brilliant. There we go. Yeah, okay. Fantastic. Right. I'll see you all in the next class. Well done.